again, looking at our very active tropics. Not too surprising. We are in the peak of the hurricane season. Of course, all eyes and hearts on Dorian and what it's caused. PT7 already got advisories up on that as they were expecting it to be a tropical cyclone in time. We've got another disturbance that they're watching east of that. That is an invest. And another one out of the central Atlantic, and then yet another one off of the African coast. Right now, in terms of what poses another potential threat to us, nothing immediately. But the best chance will actually come from what is just coming off of Africa right now. All right, guys, that's how we see it. All right,
they're prepping you already.
Down and talk a little bit about what we got going on. And you can certainly see the intercoastal waterway is getting agitated. But look off in the distance. Here comes another rain band from Dorian. And as this moves in, it's going to get gnarly around here. Winds are going to gust 50, 60 miles per hour with that band. And, of course, torrential rains, enough so that you can't even see out on the barrier island anymore. So that's where we are. You've got barrier island, then you've got intercoastal here where we are, and then the mainland. And we're sitting here on the Jensen Causeway Bridge, or under it, if you will, in an area where we can kind of bring you what's happening in through here. Some of the best wave action that's hitting land right now is actually here, and we're just coming out of low tide. We are just coming out of low tide. Brad, I was going to try and come around to not soak your lands here. Let's go this way. Again, guys, as we come out of low tide, the water here on this causeway is actually going to come up, and it's high enough now that if we get it up another inch or so, another foot or so, foot and a half, it's going to start washing over into the parking lot down through here. So this is where we plan on being this afternoon for shots. Our high tide is about 2:55 p.m. But other than that, it's been beach erosion. We've had issues with a couple houses out there, Stephanie, on the MacArthur Causeway where we've lost the driveway, and we've actually had sand and water intrusion in one of the homes down through there. But apparently that has happened before, so it's not one of those things that they're strangers to. Otherwise, though, this is the kind of weather, Floridians, if you're watching us from the Space Coast up north, that you're going to see move your way. Steph, over to you in timing.
You know, Jim, I just want to call an audible there on the way we were standing because you mentioned, homes and whatnot. I want to show you that. Look at these homes behind us here. I mean, you have all these dunes. We're right on top of the island, okay? So there's a lot of space in between where we have the homes. You have that big chunk of dune and protection there, and then the water is way out here. So, we have a lot of space in between the water and the beachfront. But, of course, we do anticipate seeing that water come up at high tide. It came up to where this debris line is located here. So it does come up, and it will come up a little bit higher, of course. Now, as the storm moves away from where it's located, it's basically been causing upwelling. And so you have a hurricane sitting in the same area, and it's using that warm water on top, and cold air comes up to replace it. Once it moves away from that, hits the Gulf Stream, you think, okay, this thing is going to power out. It's going to use all that warm air as its fuel, or I should say warm water as its fuel, warm air as well. But what's happening in the upper atmosphere? Is that tearing the hurricane apart as well? So warm water is not 100% we're going to see it increase, because it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. As it comes up, you'll see those winds.
Oh, even though they say, every time they show warm water, they say, oh, it's hurricane fuel, it's jet fuel for hurricanes. But not this time.
The coast of Florida, also up here on the Carolina coast, still all of our hurricane watches and warning, tropical storm watches and warnings from Florida and also into Georgia and South Carolina. That water rise overall 4 to 7 feet. Here at the Fort Pulaski gauge, which is near Savannah, will be, it looks like a couple feet lower than Matthew was. But Jen, of course, once this does get moving, we're going to be able to tweak those numbers for you. So stay tuned to the Weather Channel. The worst weather for us, Jen, the highest water looks like tomorrow early afternoon for us. By Thursday, then it's out of here and up towards you.
Yeah, and then you just fast forward that 24 hours to us here in Wilmington, North Carolina.
We're going to tweak it for you. We can tweak the numbers.
Tide will matter. It's about noon on Thursday. It is predicted to be less than it was for Hurricane Florence last year in terms of high tide. And that's good news because that actually was a record for the area. Behind me, real quick, I need to show you the U.S. Coast Guard cutter, Diligence. They are shoring up all the lines. They are getting ready to head out, I'm assuming to sea. And so, Semper Paratus, always ready. They are at the ready here. I do not know exactly what their mission is or where they're going, but we've got the men and women of the U.S. Coast Guard right here.
Yeah.
Ready to
who knows what they're going to go do.
And aid and
They're gonna go
and
build
make
another
sure
part of the
everyone is
storm,
safe as we
probably.
continue to not just get ready, but prepare for what Hurricane Dorian could deliver to this area of eastern North Carolina. Of course, the conditions, the timing, still depends on the track.
North
The exact location of the
Carolina.
track will matter just how bad it certainly could get here. But we have that potential for a very close approach from Dorian with
Potential.
potentially Cat 1 or Cat 2 hurricane force winds. And along the coastline, the surge, the waves, the rip current risk
Look at this
today
stuff.
is all going to be a risk as we continue to watch Dorian.
Nothing
This
more
area.
than
Jim,
40
I'll come
mile
back to
per
you,
hour
Florida.
gusts. That was not sustained. Those were wind gusts.
Interesting. Certainly watching Jen and watching our crews up the Carolina coast as they are where we were a couple of days ago, certainly with that. But right now it's about the intercoastal and it's about the water we're getting here at the Causeway Bridge. Much more to come, guys. We are not stopping our coverage of Dorian.
No, of course not.
The coast. Stick around.
Of course. I gotta continue to have everybody scared and hang on every word. You guys, even if they don't hit Port St. Lucie power plant or something else really close right there, there's multiple power plants all up the coast. And always remember, they're doing these for multiple reasons. We may not know exactly why they're doing them right now. We may think it's one thing, but it becomes a different thing. But they don't do this for no reason. They're planning things and testing and drilling each time to see yours, mine, and everyone else's reactions and how far they can push the deception. You guys, please prepare. It doesn't cost anything just to fill up some water bottles, just to put up a little bit of extra food. Just think, if something does happen and you have absolutely no warning, it never hurts to have a little bit of preparation. God bless everybody.